Welcome back. We're going to continue exploring Grymforge, and we'll head to the Grymforge waypoint.
Got to keep moving.
We're going to head back to the same platform we were on, but this time we'll turn left instead of right.
Friend's gone and touched in there then.
That's the cult's doing. Donald's joined up too. Drunk. The culprit is spreading like flies on shit.
They're starting to rot.
Keep your distance, darling. Hardly a challenge.
Try to unlock the door. Astarion is not the best lockpick,
A long way
since
from
he's a druid instead of a rogue this time, but he is our best lockpick.
immediately.
And we read the note, it'll tell us we should cast light on the Harper cache chest we just got the key for. And right, okay. They stopped, Gale didn't. We'll have Gale go up here anyway.
Trust no one.
There's no time to waste. Unseen.
Not this again.
And we're going to have Astarion come up, and though the key to this door is right here, we're not going to use it. What we want to do is be well away from it when it opens. If we use the key, the door will just open right up. And we don't want to be standing next to it when it does that. So we'll have Astarion run back over here by the stairs and crouch. And we'll have Gale summon Shovel. And Shovel's gonna crouch and sneak. And we'll try to open the door and then sneak away. Didn't work though. We'll cast invisibility and run because we want initiative. And with Shadow, I'm sorry, not with Shadowheart, with Astarion, we're going to cast Spike Growth. We could cast it with Shadowheart. She does have the spell now. And we're going to step back and see if we can't make everybody run through the Spike Growth. The Hellboar doesn't even have enough health to get through it. Apparently it can talk. And we'll just in turn and see if we can drag the Merragon out. And now we've got Gale in combat.
No gloom, all doom.
It's only got 3 hit points. We'll just try to shoot it. Roll to 20. Can't argue with that.
Shall we dance?
Alright, so let's take a look at the sight range. So it looks like we can get Lizelle in
Can you feel death?
and have Astarion stop concentrating.
Still in shadow.
let's take a look at what Merragon's got going for it. So we're resistant to non-magical attacks. So that's what Lizelle has usually. So her unarmed attacks are not magical. So let's see what we've got in the way of weapons that we could use that are. She does know how to use. She does know how to use a greatsword. She's proficient in greatsword, but it's not going to help with her monk attacks. We could equip. If we have a long sword, we've got axes, the jagged spear, this giant hammer she's not proficient with. I think we will use the Falara Luve. So we're going to attack, and because we're joining in, we're going to lose a little bit. So we're going to start with Topple, see if we can knock it down. We'll have Gale launch magic missiles, and that's it.
With ease.
We could have brought in Shadowheart as well if we wanted to.
Another mask. This place was rife with Merragons. And they never travel without a commander.
So there's a magical but not particularly great
Quite exhausted.
hand crossbow.
A good night. Mask after mask in here.
So mask number 3, and the last one is on a table with all the dwarves in the front room.
Still be at large.
And we'll add everybody back to the party again. We could have Shovel jump down, but we are going to instead use Mage Hand. And just to show you, we're not desperate for Mage Hand. We had lots of them. So we'll use Lizelle's. It's invisible at the moment, which could conceivably be a problem. We'll just shove this box and become visible again. And we'll trigger the ambush here. The last time that we did this, we were playing
Better take a look.
with the Rogue's Hide feature, similar to the Gloomstalker or the Shadow Monk. Here, we're going to do something similar. We're just going to use range to do it. So we'll hit it a couple times. We're at the top of the initiative. We'll let this go through for our surprise round. And then we're just going to step backwards. And same thing, we're just going to do this for the rest of the fight. So there's 3 of these slimes, and that's all we're going to do to get past them. This is considerably faster than what we were doing, but it is possible to mess this up and get shot. It is not possible to mess up the other method. Gurgle probably means that is cheesy in slime. we'll feather fall down. And we'll loot.
In for a surprise? With haste.
And there are a couple special arrows down here. An arrow of ice
Mine
and an
for
arrow of
taking.
lightning. This is where our runaway gnome is holed up. We'll wait for the party to get here. We're gonna untoggle our closet.
You've got the wrong man for this. With haste.
We're gonna sneak in, and we can see the sight line for the gnome Philomene. If you try to grab it from where we're sitting, oh, we got caught. Okay.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
So one of us wasn't sneaking, and they were all following because I clicked the button wrong. We'll go ahead and stop that. Okay, so we'll jump with the first character and with the second character. Alright, so with Gale, we're going to steal the rune powder barrel, and then we'll try to pick her pocket with Astarion. So that's one. This is a little bit harder check, so we'll see if it works. And it did. We'll say, have you gone mad?
Damn right, Fecker. Now shut your face before I melt it clean off. I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
So we'll just say, go ahead and blow us up.
Then let it be done. Gerdel Ironhand, hear me now. Set me free. Wait. What in the hell's? Bugger it all. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
I will just say we wanted the
It's
smoke
the whole
powder,
damn reason we're here.
and we'll ask about it.
We're freedom fighters. We need this powder to prove a point. To people who really need a point proven.
Vague notions of rumor and myth.
Yeah, whatever.
Nothing's.
We'll ask about it,
I'm getting gone.
and she'll run. We could attack her if we wanted to. That was interesting.
Yes, yes.
And a bit of a surprise. Stuff goes wrong, you know. You're gonna forget stuff. You'll make mistakes.
On the way.
Important to know that that's the thing that you can do. So don't freak out. Instead, think about what your options are and play them. So we could have, if we wanted to, and we're worried about her blowing everything up, we could have backed out. We could have tried to kill her. We had lots of options, even though we were stuck in the dialogue. So let's go back to Grymforge. And this time we're going to position ourselves to start killing dwarves.
See where the gnomes
Thrin ain't found the trace. Found a way past the rock fall is my guess.
Scargel's still at it then.
Prick ain't stopped caning those beasts last I saw, and he still ain't broke through.
We're going to take some damage on this time around because we're not going to be abusing stealth. that doesn't mean that we won't use the terrain to our advantage. So we moved this platform over here for a reason, and that is to make it easy to get over to here. This is where we're going to clear out this intersection. So some of these guys have bombs, and because of that we want to keep spread out a little bit.
Keep a blade close.
Most of our characters have some kind of ranged option.
Enough waiting.
That's
I
good.
crave blood.
So Lazelle's got 2 attacks now,
One true way.
so it's still not bad. We're not going to try to stealth, we're just going to try to straight up do damage. If we want to, we can switch to the Titan String Bow and take some strength potions. I think that we're going to do better with more shots because we're not going to be trying to hide. So down here, Vis does not have a grenade, Brathwyn does. If we're able to kill Brathwyn very quickly, we might be able to not take a grenade, so that's what we're going to do. And we got lucky on that, so we brought him down before he got the chance to smoke powder us.
This feels good.
And we'll go ahead and just put up our entity here
I'm ready.
for some fake hit points.
I'm
Whiff on that,
I'm
and we'll bring Lazelle in maybe next round. Okay, so he's going to check potion and just run forward. Looks like not going to try to throw anything at us. Our cantrips have gone up in damage. That's a level 5 thing.
Can't afford to let up. Time to strike.
Take a big swing.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Alright, so got those guys down.
A long way to go still.
Over here, the one with the grenade is this one, Stoneguard Ogarth. The priest has Guiding Bolt as well, so both of them actually have pretty good ranged options. There's not much that we can do to avoid that, so we're just probably going to take some damage on this.
As far as I know, still wrapped around Mir's Mecca too.
Let's end this. I am fury. I am death. Hetazeth.
I've missed this.
Let's do it.
That actually is meaningful. She might have tried to heal herself. So she's going to throw silence instead of invisibility. Works for us. So we'll start off with someone who doesn't care if she's in silence. So we'll just start shooting. I got lucky. Probably better turn that off with a 20% hit chance. Not very high.
One
She's
can't
making her
always
saves. We'll see if we can step out of the silence and still hit her.
Victory awaits.
we'll try with Lae'zel. And, you know, if you can force enough concentration saves,
Let's have some cut.
even the dwarf priest here will lose it.
No escape.
And we'll see what she does. She's going to do Guiding Bolt. We have the option to counterspell it. I'm going to pass on that. I'll just take the damage.
Certainly.
So now we've got these guys. We'll concentrate on the archer.
Legates will be done.
And let's take a couple potions to recover from that big hit.
There is work to do. Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
So we're going to go for pistol. That's the archer.
Spill some blood.
Swift and lethal.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Critical miss. And we've got a 90% chance to hit. We got 9. And if we kick it up, we've got a 49%. 9's kind of a lot, but we did it.
No time to dally.
And now we'll shoot at the other one, Magmar. And we never even got combat to go off on him. We've got Mermath, the Spider Master guy.
Bother.
We will
Can't
swap
afford to stay
to
idle.
Shadowheart
Quiet.
and at least get our first attack off with a plus to hit. Maybe. Oh, we've got this one stopping by.
None shall see me.
And before he gets too far away, can we target him? There we go.
Damn you.
There we go. We've got combat started. Lae'zel cannot hit him. So we'll just back up.
True.
He's got acid arrows, I think, and you'll almost certainly shoot one. Two still missed.
Let's get this over with.
Gale's not in combat, but we should be. Drop the bone chill. Let's go to the current turn and do the same thing.
To the death.
And we got our this thing, Call the Weak, went off.
What should I do?
The spiders are just going to run over and cluster. They don't have anything that can hit us, so these are not really combatants. I guess we do have Shovel down here. We'll go ahead and go invisible, and we'll run over here. Only will be a thing if the eye shows up.
What's the plan? Let me strike through.
Miss and critical miss. There we go.
Time to kill.
Nope, untargetable. Let's just get them moved. I'll look for shovel and not find it because it's not there.
Unleash me. Don't know what hit him.
And we'll see if we got a shot. And another, maybe? Nope.
My faith will protect me.
The dance macabre.
And nope.
The lance board is set.
And now that these guys are over here, it should be easy to hit them.
I'm ready.
This is not a monk's forte.
Let's do this.
Alright. So that's everything here. We've got the floating eye that we would like to take care of as well.
Eager for battle.
If it comes down into here, when it paths, then we could throw it into the water, but it looks like it's headed away, not towards.
An efficient path.
So we're going to grab the group, we'll head to the Grymforge waypoint.
Now I may just get a tad malcontent.
And they're complaining about running long, but they still have most of their resources here, so we'll loot, and we'll loot. And I think it's about time to go sell.
What now? Let's explore.
So we do have a vendor here in the Grymforge. He's right over on this side.
Absolutely not. Are you betraying history itself? This again? Yes, this again.
And he's got a spiel about wanting to know more about the Forge. And we've got Grymforge a history. You can read that. And let's go ahead and see if we can answer his questions for him.
A sun dweller in these.
We'll say, what should we be
Take a
looking
look.
at?
Tell me what you see. And
We
be
get 3
thorough.
checks. If we make them, he'll give us
The statue
the item that we want.
Anything standing out?
And we failed. It's not worth burning inspiration for this because he'll just sell you the thing that we
Folded
want.
this pattern sick.
What do you think?
And we'll
And you
report
have
our
been thorough.
observations. We'll deliver our
Mr.
report.
Alas, you've left. Well, let's see what you've got.
It doesn't really matter. What we want is the infernal alloy. So this item is tradable for all 3 of the pieces of flawed Helldusk from Daman and Act 2. So that's what we'll take. Daman should survive to Act 2, I think. So we'll hope that that happens. We've got an elixir of the Colossus and an elixir of vigilance. We'll take both of those. And it looks like otherwise he doesn't really have anything we want. Let's start selling to him. Okay, yeah, we went a little overboard, and we will buy a fire arrow. And he's out.
That's all then.
We have another vendor.
By all means.
Either part with coin or jog on. Don't want to miss any of this.
All right, so we've got the bow of the Banshee. This bow does fear. We've got a great club. We've got Jorgal's great sword, which has an interesting ability on its own, and then the Shining Saber of Skulls, a light hammer that does radiant damage, can be interesting, but we're not playing that build. But he also has money, and so we will happily sell things to him. And does that get us down to some sort of regular amount of stuff? Pretty close.
Come back anytime.
Okay. So, a bit of a long video here. We're going to head back. We'll start in the back corner again the next time, so we'll just kind of head that direction. We erected a sort of a sniper tower with boxes in the last playthrough to shoot them from up overhead. Very safe, can be a bit annoying. And this time we're just going to beat them up from right in front of them. Okay, so we are in position, and we'll go ahead and end the video right here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.